Let me start recording first. Listen, in the DSE, if you get DSE, you cannot just do section A1 problems. There are a few, just a few, okay, just a few section A2 problems that you must be able to do, okay? And today's topic is about variation. That is direct variation, inverse variation, partial variation, and so on, okay? This is a topic that you must be able to handle, okay? Please really train yourself, okay, such that you can get the 3 to 4 marks from this topic, okay? So let me just write down the questions I'm going to talk about first. Should be 12.11, and then 13.11, and then in fact it's 14.13. Any more? 15.10. How about 16? Yes, 16.08. Yes. And any more? 18.18. 18.18? Okay, 18.18 should be just part A. 19.10. And then 20.10. And then 21.108. At first, can you recognize the topic? Do you think you can recognize the topic I'm going to talk about? So that is about variation. Okay, so let's do the first 2 questions together. At 12.11. So let's C dollars be the cost of painting a can of surface area 8 meters square. It is given that C is the sum of 2 parts. One part is a constant and the other part varies as A. So please underline or highlight. Please highlight this. C is the sum of 2 parts. And then one part is a constant. The other part varies as A. Those are the keywords. Can you see? Okay. Let's highlight those keywords. C is the sum of 2 parts. So we will let C be the sum of 2 parts, like this. Okay, of course, I will fill in the blanks. Okay, what is the first part? Yes, the first part is a constant. One part is a constant, right? And then I will let A, just an A, be that constant. So the first part is an A. What is the second part? The other part varies as capital A. Capital A. Okay? So don't forget that we just have 2 types of variation. Either varies directly or varies inversely. Directly, inversely. Okay? If it is directly, then you just let another unknown B to multiply. That's A. If this varies inversely as A, then this A will be in the denominator. This will be B over A. Okay, small b over capital A, like this. Okay, but if the question did not mention whether it is directly or inversely, then what shall we do? 如果係冇講究竟係 directly 定係 inversely 嘅話咧，我哋要當佢係乜嘢？ Directly, yes. Okay. So if question did not mention whether it is direct or inverse. We need to assume that it is direct variation. So the other part varies as A. So I will use a small b to multiply to this capital A for the second part. It is like this, b times A. Okay? Normally I will write where the unknowns A and B are not equal to 0. Okay? So this is the first mark. First mark you have got. And then the small a and small b will be unknowns that you are going to find. Okay? Can you see the words about Isho and Kumari? Can you see the words? Okay. I mean those. And so normally the question will give you two sets of numbers. Okay, two group of numbers. First group is when A equals 2, C equals 62. Okay, and then we will substitute A equals 2 and C equals 62 into our equation. So sub A equals 2 and C equals 62 into our equation. Okay, then our equation is C equals small a plus small b times A. It becomes 62 equals A plus b times 2. Okay? And then normally I will write the unknowns on the left-hand side. So that is A plus 2b equals 62. And that is our equation 1. And then what is the second group of numbers here? A equals 6 and C equals 72. So we just sub A equals 6 and C equals 72 into the equation again. Okay, so 72 is equal to A plus B times 6. And then right on the left, A plus 6B is equal to 72. And call this equation 2. Follow? 練到識唔識？即刻喺度點樣練到一式同埋二式出嚟 ？Okay. And then when we have equation 1, equation 2, then we just use the method of substitution or method of elimination, okay, to calculate the values of A and B. And this time I found that the A will be just exactly the same. Okay, the A terms are 1A and 1A. So I'm going to use equation 2 to minus equation 1. Equation 2 minus equation 1. The A terms will be cancelled by each other. And then for the B terms, we have 6B minus 2B becomes 4B. Right hand side is 72 minus 62, which is 10. Okay, so B is equal to 2.5, right? And then we will substitute B equals 2.5 into either equation 1 or equation 2. Maybe I substitute equation 2. So A plus 6 times 2.5 is equal to 72. And then A plus 15 is 72. So A should be equal to 57. Okay? So let me paste it here first. But that is not the end. Okay, so after finding the values of A and B, we will write down the complete equation of C first. So C should be equal to 57 plus 2.5 A.好，無論嗱，如果你有留意嘅話咧，其實我根本未睇 Part A 文件名。Part A 求點咩？我都未睇㗎嘛，我淨係睇咗上面嗰度，咁即係俾啲 test 我哋啫。我哋就已經可以做到咁多嘢啦。嗱，呢度已經3分㗎啦，已經攞咗3分㗎啦，得唔得？好啦，我哋真係答題喎。Part A find the cost of painting a can of surface area 13 meters square。好啦，surface area is represented by which letter in this question? Surface area is represented by capital A. So this 13 should be substituted into A, capital A, right? Okay, and question asks you to find the cost. Yes, that is to find the C. Sub A to be 13, and then calculate value of C. Is that clear? Okay, so let's do this. So when sub A equals 13 into our final equation, okay, then C will be 57 plus 2.5 times 13. Can you help me? 89.5. Okay, thank you. Okay, but C is the letter, is the unknown. Question asks us to find the cost. Okay, so let us write down the conclusion with the units. Therefore, the cost is just the cost is okay. Cost is $89.5. Can you get this? 4 marks. Is that doable? Yeah. Yes. It's more or less like this. More or less like this. Okay. This is a real DSE problem. Okay. I don't want to do part E first. Okay. I want you to secure the 4 marks from this type of partial variation pattern first. Okay. Let's do one more. Number 13.11. The weight of a tray of perimeter L meters is W grams. Still that W is the sum of 2. Can you highlight the corresponding keywords first? 你可唔可以幫我 highlight 翻頭先我教你 highlight 相關嘅句子啊？ Okay. W is the sum of 2 parts again. One part varies directly as L, and the other part varies directly as L squared. Can you see this? And then, so we will let's which one to be the subject? Let W, yes. W is the sum of 2 parts. The first part is varies directly as L. So I will use a small a to multiply to the L. Plus the second part. The other part varies directly as L squared. So it is B times L squared, where A and B are not equal to 0. Okay, this is your first mark. This is very important. You must make sure this line is correct. Otherwise, all the remaining steps will have no marks. Okay? Yes. 因為呢個咧比較簡單啲啊，係嘛？所以咧你一定要 make sure 左邊一行咧係啱嘅先㗎。如果唔係後面嗰啲咧，好多時咧好似冇乜 M 分嘅咋呢個，全部都係 A 分嚟㗎。Okay? And then so when L is equal to 1, W is 181. So we just substitute. L equals 1 and W equals 181 into our equation. So it becomes 181 is equal to A times 1 plus B times 1 squared. Okay, A plus B is 181. And this is our equation 1. Follow? And then the second group of number is, is L equals 2 and W equals 402. So 402 is equal to A times 2 plus B times 2 squared. We have 2A plus 4B equals 402. But sign, you find that all the numbers are even number, right? So I'm going to cancel out all the 2. Okay, divide. divide all numbers by 2 first. Okay, before labeling this to be equation 2. So it becomes A plus 2B equals 201. And this is equation 2. Can you get this? And for the A terms, both are just 1A. And then I'm going to use subtraction of the equation. Equation 2 minus equation 1. Therefore, the A terms will be cancelled by each other. And then the B terms, so we have 2B minus 1B. It becomes just 1B. And then on the right hand side, we have 201 minus 181. It is 20, I think. Am I correct? So B is 20.
No.
Oh, no. Why not? What? Is it 20?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, and then you just substitute B equals 20 into equation 1. What is equation 1? Is A plus 20 is equal to 181. So A is equal to 161. Therefore, W is equal to 161 L plus 20 L squared. Okay, just write down the complete information of the equation when you have found all your notes. Can you follow? 3 marks. And again, I have not seen what the question is asking us, okay, until now. And in part A, the question asks us to find the weight of the tray of perimeter 1.2 meters. Perimeter is represented by L, right? Okay, and then the weight is represented by W. So I'm going to put L to be 1.2 and calculate the value of W. So, sub L equals 1.2 into our equation. So W is calculated by 161 times 1.2 plus 20 times 1.2 bracket square. Can you help me? 222. Okay, 222. Is it correct? Okay? No. No, it's correct. Yes, it's correct. Okay, thank you. Is it correct? So any student cannot get this number? Okay, I trust her. I trust her classmate. Okay. Whose fault is it? Okay. No, you say no. Okay, but question asks us to find the weight. So let us write down a conclusion. Therefore, the weight is 222. And what is the unit? Meter. Come on, this is the weight. Weight is not in meter. It should be what? What is the unit of the weight here? Grams, yes. Careful. If you write 222 meters, well, actually, I think your answer mark will be deducted. Okay? So careful about the unit also. In fact, I think you can do part B also this time. You see, if the weight of the tray is 594 grams, find the perimeter of the tray. 594 grams is the weight. Weight is represented by W in this question. So the question gives you W equals 594 and asks you to find the perimeter. Perimeter is represented by L, so you need to find the value of L. Okay? So in part B, you need to put W equals 594 into our equation. to calculate the value of L. So 594 is equal to 161 L plus 20 L squared. What can we do here? Nothing. How to find the value of L? Sorry? What should you do? Can you feel that? Can you smell that? Can you smell? Can you smell that? It's the smell of, it's the taste of quadratic equation. Can you get the smell? Come on. Try the smell. Harder. So when you subtract 594 to the right hand side, okay? So let's move all the terms. Put all the terms to the side where the square term is positive. And you get the ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And then you will use the most powerful device in the world. That is your calculator. Okay? Formula 1. 2 point or negative 10.8. Okay? But L is the perimeter. So it can't be negative. Okay? Can it be decimal number? Yes, of course. Okay? So the negative number should be rejected. Therefore, the perimeter is 2.75 meters. Can you follow? 聽唔聽到呢度？嗱，好多時咧喺 B part 咧都係咁樣啫，都係俾另一樣嘢你，跟住叫你計翻嗰樣嘢出嚟。OK， 好多時啊，你留意喎，好多時真係好多時，等你做落你知啦。好多時都只不過係出咗一條 quadratic equation， 令到你可以用 formula one 去計嘅。OK， 所以唔使驚佢嘅，得。Okay, so I think I don't have more time to talk about one more question. And please remember to bring this back tomorrow, and you try to prepare for the remaining variation problems. Can you just recognize them yourself?
No.
Come on. Yeah. Yes. Just shout this. Can you shout? Can you shout like this? This is your. Why? 你心裏面終於唔使俾個垃圾膠。Okay, so I'll talk about the remaining questions tomorrow. I won't give you time to work tomorrow. Okay, I'll just talk about it. Okay, because I won't have more time. Yes, last lesson. Okay. Yes, of course. I am taking it as level 3. Okay, I'm not taking it as level 2. Because if I aim at level 2, you won't get level 2. Okay.
If you aim at number 2,
yes. 係啊。聽唔到？會翻嚟，教書。知道。點算？你要加油啊！你要加油啊！You may still set questions through the map. I will still answer. Okay. Okay, stand up.